Hello and welcome to my channel. It's time to get the reading in for the zodiac sign of OPHIUCHUS or OPHIUCHUS, however you like to pronounce it. You'll find no judgment from me. I've decided to pull your main message from the Dreaming Way Tarot. We'll be using several different decks to pull your messages today, both Oracle and Tarot. And so let's see what we have coming out for you. Let me get started first. Actually, I'm going to go back and shuffle that one some more before we actually pull from it. But let's see what's the situation that wants to be talked about at this time. And for that, we'll pull you an oracle card from the Wisdom of the Golden Path. Thank you for OPHIUCHUS. Please and thank you. Most valuable, most important messages for this timeless OPHIUCHUS collective. Okay, so whenever you find this reading is when it's meant for you. Situation is wisdom. Something's really got you thinking. It's got you saying, no, I know better than this. I know better than this. I know. I know. Okay. So, and then it's like you or someone you know is well aware if they should or if they shouldn't, if it's good or if it's not. Like they know. They know. Okay. I'm getting to pull from the Divine Abundance Oracle. Wisdom is knowing and applying the smarts. It is had. It's knowledge in action. Having knowledge is great, but if it's not actively utilized, like what's the point of it? So OPHIUCHUS, this is about having wisdom, which says you know how to do it, you know how to get it done, you know where to apply it and how. Okay. Let's see what's the most important messages here for OPHIUCHUS. Show me what OPHIUCHUS Divine Abundance is in this. This one wants to come out so bad. Look at this, letting go. Everything is indeed out of control and God will hold it all. I can safely let go. And again, I hear, yeah, I know better than this. There's not anything that's wiser in this case than to let go. You already know that. You don't need me to tell you that. This feels more affirmative than anything me telling you that. Well, let's pull the Heart Hidden Secret Oracle out and see. It's like there's this inner pull from your heart that doesn't want you to. It's like you don't want to let go, though. But I don't want to let go. I don't want to. Why? Let's see. From the Heart's Hidden Oracle. What is the most important message for OPHIUCHUS? All right. A divine feminine, yin feminine energy Okay. So why you want to let go? Because you want to love it, nurture it, heal it. It's your divine feminine. No one ever wants to let go of their divine feminine. Okay. All right. And let's see what's going on with the energy that you're holding on to here with the Oracle of Mystical Moments. So energy from the other side of the table. Let's see. Ophiuchus. Most important messages for Ophiuchus, please and thank you. Most important messages for Ophiuchus, please and thank you. Other side of the table energy. Home in the sky. Home in the sky. So as soon as I saw that, I just got this vision of somebody who knows they have to let go of their divine feminine because their divine feminine is in the sky. So yeah, somebody here knows they need to let go of a love that is in the spirit realm, but they're having a very hard time doing so. Is it because of the wisdom that you gathered? And so it's like, I hear that it's almost like everywhere you look, you see their face. Well, let's find out some more for you, Ophiuchus. I'm feeling for you before we get into these. A selection from my enormous handmade oracle deck. So let's take a selection for Ophiuchus. Most important messages for Ophiuchus, please. Most important messages for Ophiuchus. Yeah, I saw that. No, somebody say, yeah, but they're not gone in spirit. Are they gone in the body though? You know, like just not around anymore. It's just like somebody gathered so much wisdom. I just see you gathered so much wisdom from an experience with the divine feminine energy. And look, we have the spirit chakra coming out. Yeah, I feel like this is a relationship that is connected beyond time and space. If you had a divine partner that went into the spirit realm, right, that left you, transitioned to the spirit realm, they're not gone, baby. They're not gone. It seems to be that they are, instead of gone, they're all up in your energy field. It seems to be that instead of gone, they are, they're with you and you're seeing them everywhere, and you can be getting a lot of wisdom from the interaction that you had with them. You could even have new things revealed even long after that physical interaction was completed. Okay, we have this one that wants to come out for you. It says, floss and gloss. It makes the world a much more interesting place to be. That's coming after the heart of the universe. So I just see, like I said, someone here has a very empowering connection to the spirit realm. with a person who has transitioned, and birds. I see birds of significance, possibly even yellow birds being extremely significant. Um, in regards to awareness of when you're getting communication from them. I just see, like, even looking in this car, it's like, oh, I see you everywhere. I see you everywhere. I'm getting messages from everywhere type of a thing coming out of there. Yeah. So what are the most important messages? Look at this. For Ophiuchus, you're the first person to check them like that. So something you tell them, you're the first one to tell them, and they needed to hear it. I'm like, I hear nobody else had the gall. No one else had the nerve. No one else was old enough to talk to them truthfully like that. All right, let's see more. Most important messages for Ophiuchus. Most important messages at this time for money. Is it that you don't want to let go because you are the divine feminine and you have someone around that allows you to it's like I see an overflowing of love and creativity and nourishing. It's like who needs it the most is the way I'm getting it. Yeah. It says the only time I ever fell in love and got to stay always and forever was when I fell in love with myself. Yeah, because you have that self-love. You are flossy and glossy, and anywhere where there was a lover that you had who transitioned to spirit, they really helped you to get into, I'm getting firmness, like stability and self-love. And the cool part about that is it could be because they weren't as loving for some. I'm getting it that way. See, because of childhood issues with my parents, I act out now. And so somebody is childish, and like you're the first person to check them about that childishness. Like, listen, I know your mommy and your daddy wasn't there for you, but you're not gonna talk crazy to me like that. Or I don't know. That's just what came up. Let me see most important messages for Ophiuchus, please. Most important messages for Ophiuchus. Okay. This one and that one. Love it or hate it. And this is like, listen, you get me. This is how I am. This is how I'm gonna be. Love it or hate it. This is what it is. You know, they're gonna love you or they're gonna hate you. I heard, and all that has nothing. It says nothing about you. It's about them. Just like some of you gotta realize, like whether you love them or hate them has nothing to do with them. It has everything to do with you. What your capacity is for love, yeah, the other is not so much the decider of it. They could totally be the decider of how you apply it, right? So you're connected to the universe and you're connected to this person. Somebody could start a situation off with you for love of money. Because I heard bone. For the love of money. Okay, we have top shelf. Top shelf. Baby, you are high quality. Love it or hate. So this is a thing, and that's coming out right with the in love with myself card. So your self-love could be aggravating as heck to another person. I see that clearly here. Because, you know, they're used to people who belittle themselves, don't think good about themselves or so needy and codependent. I need you to tell me how great I am. Can you tell me you love me? Can you tell me how great I am every day? I need you to tell. They're used to a lot of that, and you're just like, oh, okay, cool. Uh, why do I need you to tell me how great I am? I tell myself every day. This is like where somebody tells you, oh my God, you're so beautiful. You're like, right? I know. Or somebody tells you, oh my God, you're so smart. You're like, I know. And they're like, oh, now they give you an eye roll because you actually do know yourself. I don't understand why do people have to feel like they're the ones that know more about you than you. Bottom of the day. There you go. Enemy supporter. Enemy supporter. So somebody in the situation, whoever it was, is transitioned to spirit. And they were enemy supporter because through their enemy ways and behaviors, they gave you the perfect reason to pull out your divine feminine, to step into your power. And now you can let them go. And from that, it was a wise choice, okay? I am afraid you will tease or make fun of me if I speak my truth, fear. Well, at the end of the day, their fears are attached to childhood issues, their childishness. And they can be afraid all they want to, but that's not going to help them get much done. I heard that's not going to help them get much done. And because of the way you see your self-value, I heard it makes you a hard pill to swallow. So it's difficult for them to accept you, accept something about you, the way you are, because your self-love, self-awareness, and you got that love it or hate it attitude. This is who the fuck I am. If you don't like it, you can get the heck out. If you love it, stick around. There'll be more. Type of a 5. Show me the energy for Ophiuchus, please. Ophiuchus. Okay, I heard what you have. Oh, you don't care. You have trust, not a care in the world. And so it's interesting. I say not a care in the world. Okay, but I also heard not a Karen in the world. Is this about somebody who's got complaints? Because I'm getting Karen attitude. So what you have is love it or hate it. It is what it is. Okay, you trust in your path. You know who you are. You know you have connection to the divine. You're optimistic. You know that life goes all sorts of ways. Life is an assortment of experiences. And then I'm hearing the Facts of Life theme song. You take the good, you take the bad, you take them both, and there you have Facts of Life. Yep. Okay. And then I hear, oh my gosh, what's with the old sitcoms, you guys? Because then I heard, thank you for being a friend. Okay, from the Golden Girls. I actually have that tarot deck, so we'll see if it decides it wants to come out for your reading. But yeah, this is about what you have is you trust in your universe. You trust in the divine. You know that no matter what comes your way, you got it. And life is an assortment of experiences. It's not always going one way. It's always going to change. That much you can count on. And Ophiuchus, what do you have? You have you. For Ophiuchus, when I did research, I couldn't find a major arcana to represent Ophiuchus. So between me and Soros, we decided that the Fool was going to be Ophiuchus since it has an O. And since it's also a non-duality, it's a singularity sign. And so in this, I just see like you could be very like They say gender fluid or non-binary or androgynous. Even somebody here definitely is that. I can see that in the image in the card. Somebody definitely got that white dog. I see that little white doggy. Yeah, I heard pup, so maybe you just call it pup. But I heard pup. But there's this optimism in front of you. The sun energy right in front of you. And I feel because what do you have? You got you. There's a song called Comfortable from Sabrina Claudio. It's like I've got myself, okay? I don't need you to find me. Yeah, it's like I'm comfortably lost. That's what it's called, comfortably lost. There you go. So that's what you have, Afia, because you have you. And there's this energy in there about even when other people come and go, you still have you. It's funny how that works. So you make sure you take really good care of you because, like I said, they come and go. You'll always have you. Okay. So what do you want in a situation? What is it you'd like to see? Also, and with the full card, as far as like technicalities, like this could be when somebody leaves you. You feel like somebody's left you. It definitely can see that as far as a person transitioning into the spirit realm. So, what do you want? The Three of Swords. The Three of Swords. It's almost like, okay, so it's the truth that hurts like a bee and sets you free. You're like, I know it hurts, but I gotta get free from this pain. I want to address whatever pain is still residing in there because I'm ready to move on. You want this period of mourning to pass? I heard period of mourning. Somebody's in a period of mourning. I just saw that. So as you walk away without a care in the world, what do you want? You want somebody to notice, like, it's not as pretty when you're gone. So you leave. You left me. Have fun without me is the vibe. It's like, oh, they're gonna fucking hurt when I'm gone. When I leave, oh, they're gonna miss me. Huh. You want somebody to close their eyes and think. The white hat. I did hear white hat. I want you to reflect on what you've done, sir. I want you to sit there and reflect on what you've done. I want you to feel the pain that I went through. I heard that I went through while I was there. Oh, okay. Interesting. That felt a little dark. Okay. So what are you doing? If you guess what physical action are you taking or being called to take? Let's see what comes out. The Hermit. Oh, you're ghosting someone. You're going about life doing what you feel. You've got the wisdom already. And you're ghosting someone. You're out of there. Disappearing like into the night. I've got my own light. I can go my own way. I heard that. All right, how you feeling about this ghosting and off into the night? Off into the night. How you feeling? Queen of Swords, you're feeling like, I heard vindicated. Never really got the word vindicated from her before, but today she says vindicated. And you're like, I see the truth no matter what you say. I see how everything is, and it's like, how you feeling? You be feeling a little bit angry right now. So somebody here, a person passed. They could have passed out of your physical life, whatever form or fashion. Some transitioned, some could just be out of touch, okay? And out of sight and out of mind. How you feeling? Like this person needed your boundaries anyway. So it's like, such and such a person passed, but they weren't really making the best of our relationship while they were alive anyways. So as hard as it is to say this could be better for them, they weren't enjoying life. Like they were always just drama and problems anyways. And then, for somebody else, it's not physical death, but it's like, yeah, such and such a person stopped coming around now. And that's probably better. Or I'm not going over there no more because, they act childish, something like that. Okay, what you talking about? Let's find out more. What are you talking about? What's on your conversation, on your communication? The chatter in your heart is up the Three of Cups. Look, I got friends. I don't need. I know they say keep your friends close, keep your enemies closer, but I don't need frenemies. And, I don't need people that close to me who are only just out to hurt me. Because that's the energy that Three of Swords gave me. It's like, you really don't go breaking my heart, is what I heard. But there's an energy here like, enjoy the pain that you tried to cause me. Okay. What do you know already in this Ophiuchus? What do you already know? You already know that every dog has their day. The justice. You know these karmic scales must be balanced. You know that what they put out comes back to them and what you put out comes back to you. Interesting. You know it was a Libra. I heard you know it was a Libra. I don't know what that's about, but that's what I heard. Okay. But you know that the truth stands tall. No matter what anybody tries to tell you. What is universe, source, God trying to teach you in this? The Five of Cups. To let go and walk away. Like, the longer you stay, the more it's going to hurt. Somebody's like, yeah, but it's my divine feminine. Or that's my divine masculine. Yeah, but if they aren't acting in a divine way, honey, you don't need to put up with that. You owe no one suffering. Let me see what was happening in the past. Show me the energy in the past for Ophiuchus. In the past, you saw the truth. You saw the truth about this person, about this situation. Okay. Show me the present energy. Present energy for Ophiuchus. What is energy now? Yeah, the Wheel of Fortune. It's amazing how when you let go of unhealthy connections, how things seem to instantly improve and lighten in life. And it's amazing how when you hold on to things that are unhealthy for you, what was good continues to get down and down. And so it's like it shows. So it's like life is showing you, it's like, you gotta stop doing this to yourself. Okay. What's the hidden blessing from this situation for you? The hidden blessing in this situation for you? Is the moon. The moon. First off, you do have your intuition to guide you, but there's a lot of stuff you don't know still about what is going on here. And I'm getting just how much they tried to hurt you. Source doesn't. It's like certain shit you don't need to know because it's just going to cause more pain. You don't need to know those things. All right. What is the challenge for Ophiuchus? This card. Yeah, the world is your challenge. Leveling up, choosing a new life, starting over, wrapping up that cycle, applying those boundaries that you feel like your heart is cold. When your heart feels cold like that to somebody, honey, that's because you don't want to be there. That's because it's not healthy. That's because your soul knows better. Okay? So, who is this in your experience? Or what is this in your experience? Here we go. It's the Nine of Cups. This, oh man, it could be Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. But this is someone that you really wanted things to work out with. Like this, to you, this person is your wish fulfillment. But if they can't see that in themselves, if they can't see that greatness in themselves, oh, they're destined to ruin things. Interesting. And it's like your real wish fulfillment comes in when you let go of this. Mm, okay. So let's see guidance for Ophiuchus. If the Eight of Cups comes out, I wouldn't be surprised. But let's see what's the guidance for Ophiuchus. Oh, the devil. Not even the Eight of Cups, but the devil. Deal with your addictions, codependency behaviors. Deal with your false hopes. Deal with your toxic connection. Honey, what is it that makes you think that you deserve to be treated this way, or that that's all life has for you, or that you're stuck? You think that you've got this fantastic connection, but what you're connecting yourself to is pure fear, restriction, codependency, abandonment issues, unhealthy, toxic connections. Let me see the outcome here. What's the outcome in Ophiuchus energy here? Outcome for you is the Ten of Pentacles. You can complete the contract. You can complete the contract, and you will. When you overcome this devil energy in your life, you will have strength. You're going to find your power, and interesting, you will have closed out a cycle. I see is in you closing out this cycle, it's like all your angels, ancestors, and guides right there. Just so grateful because the same devil that has been, I'm hearing, plaguing the whole generations for so many generations. The bottom of the deck is the Two of Pentacles. You know something needs to change. You know that no matter how hard you try to force these two together, it's like something keeps them apart, which is you and this other, is the way of getting it. And the Golden Girls do want to come out for you. So we're going to pull one more quick spread from another deck for you. Most important messages for Ophiuchus. I'm going to use my all-time space and dimension spread for you. So let's see what's the most important messages we can give to Ophiuchus. But yeah, there's this like, all your ancestors are like, wow, you finally get rid of the devil. Like, you know this is temptation. You know this is unhealthy. You know this is a bad habit. You know they've done you dirty. But there's this point where you become liable for how people do you because you keep choosing them over and over again, knowing that they haven't changed anything. When you know they don't have the capacity to treat you as you well deserve, and yet you keep choosing them, at what point do you become karmically liable for the choices of accepting them and their behavior? Like, up until now, it's been like, they did this to me, they did that to me. At what point do you realize, like, you did it to yourself? To break this, you're going to have to do it for yourself because it was always your choice. You were always in control. You had the power all along, Dorothy. Okay. All right. So let's see. Most important messages here for Ophiuchus. All right. Show me Ophiuchus energy. Most important messages now. Now. The Two of Pentacles. This is a time of important change. This is at the bottom of the other deck. So it is very necessary, baby, that you make this change now. What is eternal for Ophiuchus? Six of Pentacles. You will always get your gifts. You will always get your roses. And it's like, you have so much love to give. You'll never run out, I heard, okay? What is the theme for Ophiuchus right here and now, please? The theme. Ophiuchus, the theme is the Lovers. You have choices on what you're going to accept and who. You can choose a path that feels guided and protected, or you could path that feels dark and dangerous. I heard, okay? So let's see what is being dismantled, broken down, deconstructed right now for you, Ophiuchus. Is the Knight of Pentacles. Carrying this weight and holding on, wait for me energy. And it's like tired of waiting. Okay, and let's see what is being constructed, built up, and created for Ophiuchus. The Magician, your power, maybe. This is you generating energy and an experience that is restrictive and counterproductive to, it's like pulling the arrow back, right? It's going to launch you really far. So I'm not saying any of this is bad, but it's time for that change. I see like it's all been very necessary, but it is time for that change to come in, because this situation was like pulling the arrow, pulling the bow with the arrow so that the arrow can launch further. Excuse me one moment. All right. And so let's see what has been observed about the past energy that wants to be highlighted here one more time for Ophiuchus. Your power, honey, you already found your power in this situation. Why are you trying to renounce and denounce your power? You've already seen this. You've already seen this. All right. What is unfolding for you? King of Swords. Oh, that's that cutoff game. This is where the bow is loosed and the arrow flies. Yeah. And what is your victory path? Your victory path is in choosing a new adventure, doing something different. Okay. And it was stuck with the Queen of Wands. So you have Page of Wands, Queen of Wands. Your victory path, honey, don't minimize how much satisfaction or joy or completion or your, it's like, don't minimize the value of your happiness. Okay. So this is what I have for you at this time, because we have the Page of Cups at the bottom of the deck, which gives me the vibe of like, ever since you were a little kid, you have put this idea that it's more about what they want than what I want, or what they need than I need. And yeah, it's like, it gives me the energy of you have been putting yourself out. And it's time for all that stuff to come to an end. So until next time, thank you for giving that thumbs up, share, like, subscribe. Personal information below the video and on the website. Sending you so much love and peace and happiness. 감사합니다. Gracias. And that's all, folks. Later, baby.